Good afternoon, Senators. I wish I could be with you today, but I am currently in Ukraine getting married. And at some point, I would like to discuss the problems I've had with the State Department and their negligent adjudication of my fiance's visa and immigration reform in general. That is not why we're here. I'm Brian Boyenger, former Army specialist. Between the 2006 and 2010, I was in the U.S. Army, stationed at Fort Campbell, Kentucky, with the 3rd Brigade Combat Team, 101st Airborne Division. And I also deployed to Iraq and supported the global war on terror. Over the last several years, I've been working with MOCA as well as other units within the Ukrainian Army. My aim is and has always been to strengthen the bonds of brotherly love that exist between our great nations and our allies. Over the last few years, I've worked with several units in most sectors of this conflict, and I've seen good men die needlessly due to a lack of equipment and training. One example would be where it took 6 guys with RPGs to take out a T-90. It was just a mobility kill. It actually, tank could still fight, it just couldn't drive. One javelin would have destroyed it completely. Other things that I've seen would be, guys dying needlessly due to a lack of training and medical equipment. I've seen guys die from injuries that should be survivable. Just yesterday I was at the military hospital here visiting my friend Womack. And it's kind of like visiting a 1940s hospital that's underfunded, but dealing with trauma casualties from conflict. And it's kind of a scary place. With better equipment, better training, they would be able to better help the guys coming back. Not even at the front lines, but that too. They have very basic training in medical. Some of it's getting better, but the field hospitals need more. The guys need better equipment in fighting. All that in general would save a lot of lives. Another reason to help Ukraine win this conflict is the longer the conflict and instability lasts, the more freedom and our enemies essentially will have to operate, such as the ISIS cell in 2015 that I discovered down near Mariupol. I gave Senator Burr's intelligence liaison Steve Curtis my full report when I returned back to the United States about that. And if you guys have any questions on that, feel free to reach out to me. I'll gladly tell you about that. The leader of that cell also is connected. I believe he's related somehow to the Sarnia brothers in Boston. If we do not help stabilize Ukraine, it will only serve to strengthen our enemies and destabilize our friends, and it will send ripples of instability throughout Europe as well as affect our own security. Just as I'm out here fighting for what is right, I hope that likewise you all can find it within you to offer meaningful help beyond fancy words.